All right, who wants to go thrifting with me? Or in Goodwill? Get out the popcorn. Let's see what's on these shelves. First, I am greeted by these two sweet little birds. I was going to call them bluebirds, but I don't know. There's more. They've got multiple colors going on. This guy here, I think he was one of those memo boards that you use a dry erase marker on. Wasn't sure, but that was my best guess. This, genuinely not sure how to use it. I'm thinking flowers get planted in it. Is that what you do with it? I mean, that's my best guess. I don't know. I like this guy here. I like the colors. It's a bell. It says September 1979. Maybe that was the time the gift was given. Not sure when this was made, but I love the art that was on it. It was a little messy on the top, and honestly, that is the only reason I left it. Just didn't want to deal with the cleaning of it and wondering what it was. Enjoy the little things. Cute little dish. You know, I had to look this up. It said Kansas, the sunflower state, and this is where you get an education at Goodwill. I didn't know that. Did you know that? I mean, they obviously thought it was and felt pretty strongly that it was because they had it printed on plates. And I looked it up, and sure enough, it said that Kansas has the perfect weather for sunflowers. And in fact, sunflowers, according to the interwebs, grow in every single county in Kansas. All right, there you go. That's what I learned. That's what I'm here for, sharing all the goodness. I like these bells. The butterfly was a little wonky, but it was still cute. All right, I liked this. Apparently, it was at Marshall's for $8. It's Goodwill half price. A bunch of little bud vases, and yeah, you just put little flowers in them. I thought it was really cute. $3.99. Again, it originally sold for 8. Could I still get 8 out of it? I felt like it was still in perfect condition, and I could. These two, I am drawn so much to the pink. I'm going to tell you, pink is growing on me later in life. I was never a pink girly, but you know, I don't know. I'm now drawn to like the Hello Kitties and the pink stuff and the Care Bears. I don't know what it is, but I'm loving it. So I decided to take these. It was 3 pieces for $3.99. So, little piggy, he was pink too. He's been waiting here for a little bit. He's still healing. He's got a broken tail. So I got 3 of these pieces for basically a buck and change a piece. I was happy with that. I could flip that. Oh, a note. What does the note say? We don't know. Found the hidden note at Goodwill. What is it, do you think? I don't know. I just left it there for the next person. I don't know. Maybe it was meant for the bride and groom. This is the plate section. I'm gonna tell you, this Goodwill has definitely been working on stepping up its game. Okay, let's take a moment. This might be the prettiest thing I've ever found at Goodwill ever. Like the most gorgeous thing. $10. It's a veil. It's a wedding veil. Look, you clip that in. Do you see that wide lace? Oh my gosh, how beautiful is that? Yeah, I was debating getting it and being like, could I like dye that black and use it for, Halloween season for as part of a costume or something? I just thought it was so gorgeous. Anyhow, to whoever buys that, absolutely love it. Love these gold plates too. Yeah, seeing that veil just took me back to dress up days. Yeah, these were all the plates. Very pretty. Plates don't do that great unless it's like very, 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 very pretty. Okay, very, very special. Like it just has to have something. Now the gold plates, I have bought and resold those. I'm just not shopping for plates today, but it looks like they want at $5.99 for. I think it said 5 pieces or 6 pieces. I do love those plates. You know me, I love gold. Can't hide what's inside. Clear section is growing over here. These were cool. They want it $7.99 for a 4-piece votive set. At first I thought they were wonky, but they have the pieces that sit down and kind of suction in to the bases. I like this. A little piece of pottery. I love the wonky pottery. I'm okay with it. Do you like that? And then I saw this. I'm like, oh, I like that too. I like the colors of this. The pumpkins had a little character. Excuse me, they were missing a little bit of paint, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. You okay with it? It would very much lend itself to a very cozy fall vibe, just kind of worn, lived in. I think that's beautiful. I ended up taking this guy. That'd be perfect for like a little paperclip holder or something. And then I saw this as well. First time I've ever seen one of these bobbleheads out and about. This is Sharon, of course, of the Osborne family. Ozzy's wife. Somebody will come by and grab that right up. Maybe somebody who's into the music world. That's just not what I resell. So I try to keep a niche, just a specialty of what I'm known for and what fits my store. I like that. That kind of looked like a jelly bean. I actually thought it was handmade, but then when I turned it over, it was not. It was actually like a mass-produced piece. Got the cherries and the birds. This was a very beautiful bowl, very mosaic style. Horses make it better. Life is good. Are you a horse lover? Are you watching this video and do you love horses? This is a little frame. I don't mind picking up these little guys, these little frames, because they always flip. But that one, the back was messed up a little bit, so I decided to leave it. This is an elephant. A little, just a little shelf sitter, I think. And then I saw this. And at first I was taken back. I'm like, whoa, that is so, like, bright. I looked in the back. It's definitely very vintage, very old. Didn't recognize, anybody recognize the maker name? Actually, I think it says there 1970. But then I started to look at that and I'm like, you know what? I think somebody would love that pop of color. Somebody's into boho, just loves vibrant, colorful, vivid colors in their house. Would love a trail of butterflies to lead going up the wall. So grab that. I wondered what this was. Took a moment here to be like, ooh, what are you? I think maybe a peppermill. This drew me in because at first I thought from far away it's cross stitch, and you know me, I love the cross stitch. $2.99. Somebody obviously did it. This is a frame I do believe that came from Walmart because I bought many of these frames. And they took the time to frame their artwork, but then I guess they donated it. Good vibes. I like that. There's a butterfly back here, and I'm like, I'm going to go back to you. Just got to do a little digging. Trying to rearrange this so I can get... Ooh, look at you. You gold owls. You. Anybody else like this? I really like the style. It had a little chip in the corner, but I was willing to overlook it. But then I saw the price tag, $7.99. Now, there's a tag on the back of this, which I wonder why is this is, what they use to kind of judge what the price should be. Originally $75.40, then written down to $44.99, and then they put $7.99. Now, if I was buying this, truth is, for myself, and I was building my gallery wall, I'd pick that up for $7.99. I think it's got a really cool vibe. Do a few little fixes. It's got a really wide, just the frame of it's really wide and really nice for $7.99. But I'm here hunting for resale, so I don't want to get into doubling that, the gut instinct, right? That's what you do. You look at a piece and you go, could I flip this? And do I feel like it would put us at a price point? Because these things are not new. I love this. I wondered how old this was. Sometimes I can't tell because they just do such a good job of making replicas of old things. What do you think? Betty Boop. That a newer piece? It must be because it has a battery, I think, operation in the back. Battery compartment. Oh, I like you. Owls. This was a very heavy ceramic piece. This was very a costly item. I think whoever picked it up to begin with. And I debated getting it. Do you guys use tissue boxes? Does anybody use tissue boxes anymore? I mean, I think it's beautiful. Tissue boxes do have beautiful designs, but I played around this. I think it was, what they want, $4.99 on it. Somewhere around there. And I'm like, it just didn't crank my tractor. It just didn't get me going. I loved it, but not enough to take it home. This leaf, it's got a little chip in the edge of it, so I left it. Got some mirrors here. Mirror on the wall, $4.99. It's not a bad price. All the baskets. Oh, this is the season for baskets. If you want to do a really cool wall and just do it very eclectic and just very moody maximalist and have all the textures, include a basket. There's some very beautiful ones here. Somebody put some vinyl in the front of that one. I do love that wash sort of look to it, distressed look. I'm looking here too because at my shop I don't have traditional shopping baskets. I actually reuse these sorts of baskets. So I have a pile of them when you first come in, and many customers have said that how they love the baskets. Just takes them back, something different, very cozy. I like this too. I was kind of trying to figure out what it was, but I'm guessing it's a plate stand. Maybe it's set on your cupboard. Anybody else recognize it for what it is? You see it's got feet. My guess is you put a few little like a stack of plates into it, and it's a holder. This guy here, you guys taught me that that's actually a basket. One day I was trying to figure out what it was. That rooster back there, yeah, he completely opens out, folds out into a basket. I saw the word fairy, so I'm like, ooh, let's look at this. This is a fairy door, which it might be missing a few parts of it. Doorknob pattern for hinges. I don't know. I mean, you got the shape. Truly, if you wanted to do something, you're supposed to attach it to a tree. You could buy that, paint it in your favorite design, use it. I like that organizer. I think it's been here for a bit. Bless your little big heart. Then I saw these, and I'm like, yes, I like you a lot. Again, you know what? Now that I think about it, they're pink. And I told you at the beginning, I've been drawn more and more to pink. Okay. Did not realize, had that breakthrough right at this moment, that I picked these up and they were pink. Yeah, I love it. We used to make a furniture paint color called, what was the blush one? Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name. But anyway, it was a pink blush. Really pretty. It kind of reminded me of that one. Um, but I picked them up. They were $3 a piece, $2.99 because the penny counts, $2.99 each. And yeah, so I think somebody's gonna love that. That's gonna look so good. I like this guy too. There's a lot on the shelves that I really like today. $2.99. He's a little holder, you know, put your treasures in him. Don't have to feed him. He's got some friends back there. Hang in there. That's cute. I love the critters. Love the critters. Knives. You know, I saw this coming in the opposite direction and I thought it was a boot, but then on the other side, I realized it was a functional boot. You put your knives in there. I'm telling you, this section of the store, the woodworking section, is a throwback to the past. There are so many good projects here that somebody took a lot of time and effort and love to make. And you can tell, like, that's a newer piece, right? And it's cute. But you know, when you see a piece that literally is like 70s, 80s, even beyond, it's just decades and decades old. There's just such a vibe, such an energy about it. It's beautiful. But this, yes, not to get all sentimental, but this aisle is definitely, you see things of all sorts. Now, this is a newer piece, but the silver, the bling bling, the sparkle, you had me at sparkle and stars. Dream big. I guess it lights up. Again, I don't buy battery operated stuff. I don't want to chance on whether it works or it doesn't work or any issues for the customer. No, let's just keep with solid pieces. Stop wishing, start doing. Ain't that the truth? That's the kick in the pants, right? You want it? Yeah, get up. You got to go grab it. You got to go seize the day. You got to make it happen. You know, I like this. $6.99. I thought that was a good deal. I'm just not wanting to haul big home decor back to the shop, but that's gorgeous. Soak wash. They got a lot of good stuff in here today. I wonder if they had a big load at one time because it seems like they're moving things around. And I was here like one day in the last week and there was a lot of staff. So I'm wondering if they had a big haul and big truck, big load, and somebody came to try to help them get it all out. I also have been noticing that the prices have gone down. And so, by the way, I need a treat fund. I should have bought this for myself. Who's going to sponsor my treat fund? All right, so then I can have all the charcuterie I want. Yeah, beautiful things. Beautiful things. It just goes on and on. They have shelves and shelves of it. Yeah, they didn't have this before, so it had to come from somewhere. But I just wonder how that higher priced ticket was working out for them, and wondering if they're, you know, just trying it a little bit lower on the average things that you can kind of get. Yes, there's treasure amongst these average things, but, you know, I didn't see any like big antiques or anything, so I'm guessing they're picking and pulling those out of here. Now, I never shop from this section. Does anybody shop from this section? Let me know if you do. The electronics at a donation center, I don't know. I don't know. Although I will tell you, at one point I was over across the aisle. I did go into it. They had a karaoke machine. And I'm like, oh, that's fun. Maybe I need that. I think that's a giant plate holder down there. Magazine rack at the bottom. I love this. Look, it's clouds. Friends, it's clouds. Look for your mail. Very nice. You're definitely not on cloud 9 having to pay your bills, but let's pretend that there are letters from all your pen pals all over the world sending you wonderful little letters with cute stationery.